It's almost impossible to not enjoy yourself while dancing. In the 8 years that Elise Litt has been doing Israeli folk dancing, she's come to this realization.
Just keep dancing. You don't have to do it perfectly. Nobody's perfect. It's all about ruach, spirit, and just getting out there and moving and being with people and enjoying the music, and just keep dancing.
This is the only exercise program that Elise has ever stuck with because it never gets boring. She teaches classes here at Temple Beth Or Beth Torah in Clark that are designed for beginner and experienced dancers. Over the years, Elise and her family have gotten a lot out of Israeli dancing.
My son had high cholesterol, my teenage son. I took him down to Duke University, and they told us you had to get into a family activity that we would all enjoy, that would get us moving. So I signed my son up and myself, and it took, and we loved it, and eventually my husband followed along, and it became a family affair, and now my son has performed, and it's just the greatest thing we've ever done.
The dances are generally to Israeli music, which means that most of the songs are international because Israeli music is a melting pot. They dance to Latin music, folk, Israeli songs, African rhythms, and some prayers, among other genres. For many people, it's a great way to stay in touch with their culture.
It's a nice way for Israelis to connect to each other and come and meet and hear the music that they grew up with or that they listen to on the radio. It's a nice way for Jews to connect to each other, for Americans and Israelis to interact, but you don't by any means have to be Jewish or Israeli to come dance. Not by a long shot. There are so many people that are neither Jewish nor Israeli who enjoy the dancing. And in fact, in Europe, it's virtually all non-Jews who participate in Israeli dancing.
There are tons of benefits that come with Israeli dancing. Some of these people have been dancing for 30 to 40 years, while others began just a couple years ago. But regardless of experience level, everyone feels great after the class and leaves with a smile on their face.
Everyone is friends in here. We're all friends, we know each other, we meet each other after in parties in other places, and it's been for years and years and years. We're doing that same thing, and as long as we keep enjoying it, we're going to keep doing it.
It's like free exercise. You're doing something that's fun, but is aerobic. It also affects your brain. You have to learn the sequence of steps. Once you learn the steps like Cherkassia, Mayim, each dance has a different sequence of steps. So you're really stimulating your brain with each dance.
Elise, who the one who running the show here, is outstanding. Her knowledge, her connection with the dancer is just make it so pleasant and just great. I cannot wait for Tuesday at 7 o'clock to be here, and I'm always first here.
Class sizes range anywhere from a dozen dancers all the way up to 1,000 in certain areas of the world. Every song has a choreographed dance that is the same no matter where you are, which allows people who don't even speak the same language to connect with one another.
There are about 7,000 Israeli dances, and nobody knows them all, and there's always new ones coming out. There's about 150 new dances a year. We don't learn them all by any means. We try to pick and choose the ones we like the best. But what's really cool about what we do is that the dances that you do here in Clark, New Jersey, you can pick up and do the exact same dances. You can go and join a group if you're traveling. You could be in China, you could be in Japan, you could be in Israel, and you can join in the group because they're doing the exact same dances. They might have a little regional variation from time to time, but they'll always be very welcoming, and you'll fit right in, and I find that really exciting. We love to do that when we travel. We love to join in other sessions and meet new people.
According to Elise, she can do about 500 dances and is always making room for new ones. In addition to going to classes, people nowadays are able to learn from online tutorials, so Israeli dancing is very accessible. There's a variety of styles, including sessions that are couples, ones that are circles, and others that are just lines, so there's something for everybody.
When you get up and dance, you forget about your problems. It's nature's Novocaine. You forget about your problems, you get up, you dance, and you're focusing on the dancing. So you really can't focus on your problems. If you go out and you take a walk, it's good, but a lot of times while you're walking, maybe you're thinking about your problems. When you get up and you dance, you have to focus on the patterns, and so it gets your mind away from your problems for a while, which can be very rejuvenating and healing.